10 years ago this year, I picked up a bow and arrow with my feet, and I had no idea that this one skill would change my life completely. How did I get into this? Why foot archery? And what's next? Get yourself a cup of tea or a jar of peanut butter, because we're going back to 2015. Before I'd even started foot archery, I'd already been performing aerial silks and aerial hoop. I was on X Factor Arabia. I had performed for royal families across the world and all kinds of crazy events. I even won the European Aerial Championships. I completely forgot about that. I was always trying to be the best. And then one day I decided, why be the best when you could be the only one? Be so different that no one else even compares to you. No one has ever shot a bow and arrow with their feet whilst being set completely on fire.
Oh, wow. God, man, we just witnessed history, folks.
One day I was watching Kill Bill, and I thought, imagine all these fight scenes if I could perform them in real life. The badass female assassin, but for real. So I got a sword. This sword was like twice the size of me. And I thought what would be really cool is if I put the sword in my feet and cut watermelons with a sword whilst I was in handstand. I thought it was a great idea. Turns out it wasn't. I actually bent so far forwards in the handstand, I just felt a sharp pain, and I happened to be wearing a white t-shirt at the time. And I remember looking down, oh, this is traumatic. This just patch of red. Oh no, I split my nipple open because of a sword. Thankfully, the nipple survived, no scars, no future damage. But after that, I realized swords weren't really for me. And that's when I got onto foot archery. I really knew nothing about archery before I started.
Whatever you do, don't come in the living room. Oh God.
I just knew that I wanted to do something badass. So I went to a local archery shop and I bought a recurve bow. I went to the local cricket field. I just started playing around with it. First, I actually shot the bow standing up backwards. And then I was like, this is cool, but I think I could do something even cooler. In true Orissa fashion, I put the damn thing in my feet. I went upside down and started trying shooting that bow in a handstand. I trained 6 hours a day, every single day for 6 months, until I finally hit that target. It was raining, it was cold. I was getting blisters in between my toes, and I didn't even know that this was possible. I just kept going. I never thought that foot archery was gonna be my career. It was meant to be the addition to my aerial career, and a few people booked here and there. Until one day, I got a phone call from Britain's Got Talent.
What's your name?
My name's Orissa Kelly.
Oh, Orissa, that's a beautiful name.
Thank you.
Have you ever looked back at your school photos and absolutely cringed at your hair, maybe your makeup, maybe what you were wearing? I have that every time I watch my Britain's Got Talent audition. Oh, and the whole world gets to watch it. Oh.
She's like a really bendy hot Cupid.
After that aired in early 2016, my foot archery career took off and my life was never the same again.
Since then, I've been able to travel the world and work in films, TV.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
What?
Foot archery.
Orissa, you're officially amazing.
Vede la commozione, è pazzesco.
Jerry, Orissa.
I'm really grateful to be here.
Keep up the great work. You're inspiring.
I was on a plane going across the world, and to this day, I haven't stopped flying. A little trick that started in an empty cricket field ended up on the court of NBA stadiums. Before I was performing on super yachts, I was performing in holiday parks. And before I had millions of followers, all I had was an iPad and my mum watching my videos.
This is how me and my mum resolve fights. There you go. You're alive.
She loved them. The reason I say all of this is because we all start somewhere. Those early days, the days that are the hardest, when nobody's watching, when you don't really have the money to sustain yourself, when it feels like it's completely impossible, at some point, that's going to be the best part of your story.
Growing up, I was teased for being different. You know, I had an unusual name, I had an unusual background, and my whole life I just wanted to fit in. Until one day, I realized, actually, being different is like a superpower.
It is.
And
it is.
I decided to just be myself, do what I want to do, pick up a bow, turn it upside down, make it different, and now I've made a career out of it.
You definitely did.
What's next? People love to ask me, well, when are you going to retire? And I always say the same thing. I'm going to stop the day I stop loving it. 50 years old, wearing leopard print, bending. There's probably a market for that somewhere. I just keep going with my heart and my bow and let the universe take me wherever it wants me to go. But I will write a book one day. I've always wanted to write a book my entire life. I've written in a diary since I was 6 years old, documenting my crazy life. I don't know when, but it will happen. Mark my words. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for listening, and thank you for following this crazy journey. There's going to be plenty more adventures and cool trick shots. So stay tuned and make sure you follow from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for being here.